Hi.
Hello, we're going to Kitchener-Waterloo today to check out their LRT system. We're at Dundas Station right now, going toward Union.
Union Station. Doors will open on the left. Line 1, doors on.
We're early at Union, and August is getting me a bagel from Tim Hortons for some reason.
It was a croissant.
Even though I insisted that the banana is fine.
We're on the Kitchener line, so I believe the longest GO train line. It's over 100 kilometers long. There's 12 stations, and it was opened in 1974. Yeah, and we're gonna take a bit under 3 hours to get to Kitchener-Waterloo. Yay! That's land use, baby.
There's the future Kitchener section, and this is the Ion stop, so you can see it's a pretty good connection whenever they finish the mainline station.
Fare cards.
Fare cards.
It's not Presto.
It's not,
I
unfortunately.
wish it was, but
They should. I mean, Presto goes to Ottawa, so why not here?
so true.
We loaded $15 onto each one, and hopefully that'll be enough. I'm not familiar with the fare structure, but yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
There's a fare vending machine here at every Ion station, so
Really accessible.
yeah.
Better than the TTC streetcar system, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Because this is light rail. It's a different
Oh,
mode.
you're so right. It's actually not a streetcar, is it?
Is that Calibri I see on my transit system? We're in the right of way. We're going so fast.
And that's the benefit of having LRTs that use off-street right-of-ways.
So true. Looks like they left extra platform space for if they want to use longer vehicles in the future to meet higher demand. Future-proofing, we love to see it.
And overnight, these tracks are used by freight trains to make really late night movements, which is kind of a smart way to keep freight trains running, but at the same time have a very useful passenger rail service during the day. The Ion streetcar is pretty heavily used. It connects a lot of different nodes like uptown Waterloo, downtown Kitchener, but also like the University of Waterloo and Laurier. So it gets a lot of ridership. In 2019, when it opened, it was carrying about 25,000 people a day. That was the year it opened, so really good ridership for an LRT line in a city of just an urban area of like 600,000 people.
This is the terminal station, Conestoga, and it's nice. It's a little weird that there are side platforms here, considering that trains can pull into either of the two tracks, but it's probably fine because there's a quick crossing behind us, and so you can just walk to wherever you see the vehicle. I do like that they took the effort to have unique tiling at each station. It's all this standard shape, but it's different colors each time, so I don't know, neat touch. Gives each station a bit of an identity.
Here, one of the great things about the Ion system is it has actual true level boarding. This is totally level. So if you have a wheelchair or a stroller, it's really easy to just go right on from the platform into the train. This is something that the TTC doesn't have.
Here's the line map of Ion. Notice that it includes the Ion bus, the 302, down to Cambridge, which will eventually see the light rail extended to it. There are two pairs of tracks here at University of Waterloo Station and at other stations along this right-of-way. And the reason this is, the pair of tracks that is closer to the platform is what is used during the day when there's LRT service running on here. And the outer tracks, called gauntlet tracks, are used by freight trains at night. And the reason that they need their own set of tracks is that they have a wider loading gauge, and so if they used the tram tracks, they would hit the raised platform.
So true, Vesty. Here we have the fare reader. We almost forgot to tap our card, but luckily we did tap our card. So yeah, it's not very clear what's said here. The screen is completely scratched out. Not great. If you continue this way, here's where you can buy tickets or purchase fares or purchase a fare card. Apparently you can also tap here, but it's not very obvious, so it's not great. They should really add more fare machines because it's not very easy, especially in the middle of the platform, because currently these are only located at the ends of the platform. Great LED displays showing the next trains. Trains on the island run every 10 minutes during the weekdays, off-peak and on-peak. And yeah, it's very simple. There's no ads like in the TTC subway. And yeah, it's very clear information. Another great thing, especially for accessibility, is the announcements come on every few minutes to announce.
A northbound train to Conestoga is arriving.
Yeah, it announces when the trains are arriving. It also announces the time if a train is a bit far away.
Another nice feature of these stations is that the entire length of the train is covered in the glass shelters, and there are also enclosed shelter areas provided in which to wait, which is great for those cold winter days.
Fish is my favorite. Oh my god.
Fish is so good. This is a beautiful, shiny new terminal, it looks like, I don't know, but it's also pretty modest, and it serves its function just as well as these massive terminals we see going up in York Region, etc.
Such as Cornell Terminal.
I don't know, I think some agencies could take a note from GRT in how they spend their capital money.
So we have the shelters, and we also have a full canopy to protect transit riders from, rain.
The platform numbering here is really nice. 1 and 2 are the rail station, and then the bus platforms are 3 through 7, and they're organized by odds and evens. So odds are on this side of the street and evens are on this side. I don't know, it's simple, but it's clear. Things like this make it easier to get around a big terminal like this.
Another nice feature they put at the stations is alternative trip options. If the Ion line is down, you can take certain bus routes to replace it. It also shows how long it takes to walk and also to bicycle there. So really useful information to have.
Fish is so good.
So here we are at Charles and Benton, where the LRT splits into two. This is an unusual split because originally north of here they follow King Street, but they both split, and it's a windy route through downtown Kitchener. And this is probably one of the greatest faults of the LRT alignment, is that it does these kinds of splits. You can see how slowly it is, making a lot of turns through the downtown.
It also makes for more difficult wayfinding, and it causes one of the directions almost certainly to serve the central area less directly than the other.
The way to solve this would simply be to continue to run the LRT along King Street, which would serve the direct heart of downtown Kitchener, but that would involve banning cars off King Street, and we can't have that, can we?
This kind of walkable mixed-use urbanism is illegal to build in most parts of North America.
Oh no.
Oh no, well it's fine. Anyway, our point is, this is King Street, and this should probably be the LRT alignment. You could ban cars off the street, and this is the core of Kitchener.
We're on Duke Street, where the northbound LRT leg runs through downtown Kitchener. As you can see, it's not great. I mean, look at it. There's parkades, there's some institutional buildings, but there's not much life here.
Yeah, it has to be assumed that this corridor was chosen because it was less disruptive to auto traffic.
So true.
This is the Charles Street Transit Terminal, the former largest transit terminal in the region. It was, a bus station, obviously, and this closed in 2019 with the advent of Ion LRT.
With the LRT opening, a lot of the local bus services moved away from a hub and spoke network in downtown Kitchener. Instead, it had more of a feeder service to the LRT. So it's really like feeding a transit spine, and that really helped boosted light rail ridership. And also removes redundant service, which is really great. There you have it. Perpendicular bus service serving a transit spine. It's a great model. They even have push buttons for further accessibility to tell you when a train is coming. Come on, press.
The next train information is not available.
Well, I guess that's useless.
It's a cross-platform interchange from the 301 to the 302.
A time transfer. We're on the 302 bus, and that's the bus that runs between Fairway Terminal and Ainsley Terminal, which is in downtown Cambridge. It runs every 10 minutes, just like the Ion train. So it's a frequent bus, and it's slated to be replaced by an LRT extension from Fairway to downtown Cambridge in the future, but no confirmed date.
Look at where this bus dropped us off. Look at this. This is terrible. Welcome to Cambridge, Ontario, I guess. Anyway, we're trying to turn around. The bus is right there, but it's frequent, so if we miss that one, we should still be fine. We made it on the bus.
Cambridge was so depressing, we just had to turn around, so we didn't make it to Ainsley Terminal.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Next time. This is, I guess, where we're catching our GO bus home, or like to Mississauga, and oh my goodness.
This is terrible. I'm already depressed.
It's called Sports World, to make matters worse. Come on. We made it to Mississauga. We're at square one. Go. Oh my god, this bus is loud.
So loud.
Yeah, here are the towers, I guess.
They look
Big
pretty,
buildings. They do look pretty.
but they're terrible at street level.
Right. Someday I'll experience square one.
Not today.
Not today. Home is in sight. 21 to Union Station. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? We have an inaccessible cringe-bon MCI instead of the beautiful double-deckers. We've made it to the Gardiner Expressway and we are in the city of Toronto. Amazing. We made it to Union Station. This is terrible, but we're here. Was it worth it? Maybe. Does it matter? No, it already happened. Union Station, bus terminal. I don't have the energy to talk about it now, so...
I have energy. So this is Union Station bus terminal. It opened like a few years ago. As you can see, it's blazingly white, as Metrolink loves. No color, just white and black. And yeah, it's a 2-level terminal. I want to go to bed. I'm sorry.
It's the non-binary cake. It's the they-them cake. Can you believe it? Here in Waterloo, Ontario.
My cake's pronouns are they, them. So true.
So valid. So brave.